Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part 7. In the previous video we came down to this dungeon and basically just were thoroughly getting our ass destroyed. We started to fight this boss who basically because of the timing of the video we had to stop that last video midway through the boss. We fought him some more. This is actually being recorded after the fight. And basically what we're going to do now is we're going to transition to the start of the successful attempt of us beating that old big baddie. And then I'm going to start recording the rest of the video because I paused after doing that because I don't know, these last two videos are just gonna be weird to edit if I'm being honest. But yeah, enjoy that fight. It was actually a lot of fun, and I like it despite being a little annoyed by it at one point. Oh, we lost our link. That's why we're not doing it. I thought we were just getting bad RNG, dude. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, I keep making the mistake of every time it seems like we're definitely gonna win, and then I start talking again, and then it just, like, all fucking falls apart from there.
Go! Here!
My turn.
I keep forgetting that the links deactivate after you die.
All right.
Which is, I mean, it makes sense, but it is kind of hard to, you know, since this is a new mechanic, I'm not really used to it. Basically, the reason we're able to win this time I have no clue how we're gonna do this. There's no way I can fit this onto that last video, I don't think. I might just like record a little separate intro here in a second for the next video, and then splice in the fast forward to Kent, and then splice in this after the intro that I'm gonna record in the future. Yes, that makes sense. There's no point in delaying. So I think just hit so that you have a smaller delay. Well, actually, no, you can motivate here.
All right.
Basically, it just came down to getting Gaius up to level 5 actually did unlock him an ability, which is, I mean, it's so funny that I was like, oh, well, no one else unlocked an ability, so he's probably fine, right? No one else is going to learn anything. Wrong.
Arcus.
All right.
You're like a full heal with your cannon, so I think we can go for the turbulence here.
Now. Got it.
We're so close.
Thanks.
That does 700, which, okay, he's still fine. Can you heal? Please tell me you can heal in time. Thank God. Oh no, there's a 50 coming up, dude. That's a potential game ruiner right there. Okay, he is theoretically going to get it, but we're fine. We're fine. Okay.
Thanks.
The 50s won't be so bad once we can, I don't think the crit's that big a deal. So I think we just try and get some damage in there.
They're open. Got it.
He's actually low enough that we can probably kill him even if he one-shots someone here.
My turn.
Come
There's
on.
a chance.
251. Let's go. Jesus, man. That fight's actually not that bad. In hindsight, once you get turbulence, just because the biggest problem with, like, the reason why I kept trying to use a magic strat for a
On
while.
our side. They must be, because that was a breeze.
That was not a breeze. Fuck you. Like, the biggest problem there was just that, like, with physical, we were really lacking damage without the turbulence, and the extra level from Gaius gave him a decent amount more power to his attacks. So I feel a lot better about the fight. Pretty frustrated in the moment just because it seemed so RNG based. And there's still a lot of RNG. Like, if he happens to double hit the same character with, like, max damage, then you're fucked. Like, there's not really too much you can do about it. Like, if he double hits Reen or Gaius, if you double put both the HP accessories on a single character, they can live through a double hit. But if he gets, like, one hit on one guy, then a crit,
Great.
then you could run into problems. Essentially, I found that keeping Reen and Gaius next to each other is for the best, because Dark Breath, even though it theoretically does more damage, since it's hitting 2 targets, but he's much less likely to actually kill someone from max to 0.
Nice.
All right.
Because a Dark Breath plus a regular attack won't kill Reen or Gaius. And Dark Breath has a fairly low accuracy, it seems. Oh, that was one tough battle. Still, we made it through. We sure did, and I'm really starting to get a hang of these combat links now, too. Feels like the Arceus has practically synchronized my breathing with the two of you. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure looks that way, and I didn't see any other routes we could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins has changed completely since we were last here. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. I guess this means we're done down here. We should head back outside. Okay. As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. Our bonds have strengthened? Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, as it is with all bosses, as soon as you beat them, you're like, actually, they're not that bad. But yeah, we kind of learned the power of linking there. Now that I know it's a 100% chance thing. Because I think the thing that was getting me confused was that when we were dying, it was breaking the link, and I was just assuming it was like, hey, we're not getting the luck. But links will always do follow-ups, it seems. Which is pretty strong. Ah, these are teleporters. I'm guessing this is going to be kind of like a recurring dungeon that you maybe come back to throughout the game. Is it just me, or was that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Has something caused it to turn on then? We should go have a closer look. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause for like just a second. I'm gonna record the intro for this video, and then we will be right back. Alright, we're back. So recorded the intro, and now we should continue out of here unabated. I did also learn we can switch characters, which I mean I kind of expected, because you could do that in I guess technically you can kind of do it in all the games, right? Can you do that in the original trilogy as well? I know in Zero No Zero you can, you know, choose who's the first party member. I think you can, I can't remember if you're forced to have Estelle as the first party member, leading the party in Trails 1 and 2, and then Kevin for 3. I don't know. But I kind of, you know, wondered if you could do this earlier, but I never thought to try it out. But when I was alt-tabbing to check the previous recordings and name them so that I don't forget where part 6 ends and part 7 starts, alt on the keyboard is also the switch character button, so we learned that. What just happened? We seem to have returned to the entrance. We were just at the exit. This place really is... Yo! Also, good guys can finally teleport, kind of. Now, we can't teleport freely like every villain in the entire series can, but that's progress, baby. That's progress. Now, I mean, how close are we to... I mean, we're not gonna... I was like, if we were, like, maybe almost at 7, I wouldn't mind, like, maybe going back and finding some of the monsters we weren't actually able to beat, like that palm fight, but, just get me out of here, dude. I'm combated out for a little bit. That's another reason why we're eventually gonna have to switch over to 1 video a day, because, I mean, that... Basically, that whole combat section of the dungeon took, like... almost 2 hours, or basically I've been recording for like 2.5 hours already, and I've got like 1 video to show for it. Sun's beginning to set. We were in there for ages. I just love Elliot's pained expression. We should probably go give our report to the principal. Would you mind coming with me? Oh, I guess. Not at all. Let's go. Oh, I remember seeing you in the intro, kitty cat. Meow. Are you remember the evil present we felt? Presents? This is certainly unexpected. So speaking of the intro, I know when we actually watched the intro on screen, I kind of like zoned out a little bit towards the end. Partially on purpose, because I don't think you should pay too much attention to the intros. Because, I mean, you can end up kind of having vague spoilers in them. But I did have to actually go through and rewatch the intro to find thumbnails for the first video. And I noticed, what's up with the big shadow dragon, dude? That's kind of crazy. That was interesting. At the very end, there's like a big shadow dragon. And then it zooms in on like frickin' Reen's eye, and the shadow dragon is reflected in it. What's up with that, dude? So the layout has completely changed since last month. I knew something was amiss there, but I had no idea it had progressed to such an extent. Do you know anything about the origins of those ruins? They look like they predate the school by, well, a lot. I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, nor exactly how long they've been there. But you are correct, they've existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was founded. All signs point to their construction occurring sometime during the Dark Ages. Oh no, please no cult stuff. The Dark Ages? You mean the chaotic period that began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago? Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full of strange things. Some of which seem to have been made with technology we don't even fully understand. We're talking magic, alchemy. With the inside of a building completely changing its layout, I have to say, that's a new one. Definitely not normal. You're not normal. Indeed, no such record of such a phenomenon exists in the Academy records. We have a bona fide mystery on our hands, boyos. Now let me just get my hat and monocle and corncob pipe. Well, I'll have to try and look around the place myself when I get a chance. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here. I'd greatly appreciate that. Schwarzer, Craig, Warzel, thank you very much for all your hard work. Also, something else that I really shouldn't have noticed, but it's a consequence of sometimes having to rewatch the videos. In the flash forward, it mentions something about Commander Craig. So I wonder if Elliot's maybe more important than he lets on. Like he has like a relative or something that's how he got into this school. Or like maybe he comes from like a military family and that's why he felt pressured to go to a military academy despite having a passion for music. Thank you very much for all your hard work. It was no trouble at all. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Yeah, it's always good to help. If you'll please excuse us then. The three of you did pretty well, and it seems you're getting the hang of using your Arcus too. Combat links definitely make our battles in the ruin a lot easier. Okay, let's not say a lot easier. It went from literally impossible to possible. They could prove a powerful asset if we're able to master them. Hard to get the timing right though. Well, just keep at it. You'll need to be forming links with your other classmates eventually too, after all. Would they be social link? Let me just reiterate once again, there's gonna be a lot of Persona references, okay? You just have to accept that. Especially you, Reen. I'll be expecting great things from you next time too. I'll do my best. Wait a second, what do you mean next time? Well, the way I see it, you're natural at this, so why stop now? Besides, with how busy our poor student council president is, don't you just want to do everything you can to help her out? Also, I made a mistake. When I talked about the student council president voice actor, some of her lines really do sound like the lady who voices Rise from Persona 4, but it's actually a different lady. I recognize her from something different, but I can't remember. I looked up most of the main cast, and I pretty much recognize all of the voice actors from either Danganronpa or Zero Escape. Pretty much every main character, party member, except for like one. I think Machias, I didn't recognize him from anything. But everyone else was either in one of those two series, like as the dub, which was kind of funny. Like main character Reen was Santa in Zero Escape, which I knew I recognized him from somewhere, but I couldn't like completely place it. Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her, but okay, fine, I'm in, I guess. That's our Reen. I'll pass the good news on to Toa then. Oh, and the principal has given the okay for you to keep hold of that old schoolhouse key. Oh yeah, and the lady who voices main girl, Elisa, I didn't recognize her from anything. You're welcome to go poke around inside again anytime you wish. Anyway, I'll be seeing you kids later. Toodles! Toodles? More like doodles. Are you sure you're alright with this, Reen? Ah, hell, why not? Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like I've signed up to any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up with too many more than I had today, I'll be fine. Well, okay then. But if you need any assistance, please just let me know. It's really no trouble. See, guys, that's why you're like on the top of the tier rankings already. Same goes for me. I'll be happy to come with you next time you go into the old schoolhouse too. Ooh, seal. We got an additional bonding point. Actually, we got 2 additional bonding points, because I guess that's our infinite bonding points coming into play there. Maybe? So was there a bonding event we missed back during the daytime? Because I mean, I feel like we talked to every main character twice. So I don't know what we could have missed. Well, wait. Was Swimming Lady? Oh, I think Swimming Lady, I forgot to go back and talk to her. Because I think she offered to talk to us, and then I was like, wait, I don't want to use up the final point. Do I have a save? Are you listening to me? Yeah, barely. I mean, we won't replay the entire thing, but if Swimming Lady has a thing, we'll at least look at it. Did you have an event? Not quite. Okay, you did have an event. Alright, there we go. So that's why we had that one extra one. I wasn't sure if it was like you had one extra for the evening event or what. Look at no objections from me. In fact, you came along at a perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speeds. Do you think you could record my times? Wait, what? Sure. Oh, she's swimming, dude. So this will be a non-canon event because I am not going to replay that entire dungeon again to make sure this actually happens on our main save. A goal! That took you 22.34 seconds. Just a so-so time. So-so, you tore across the pool, man. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father's a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off her while she was in that water. Is there a reason you're staring at me? Don't mind me. I'm not a pervert, no matter what Elisa says. She's the one who assaulted us, okay? I take it swimming is a specialty of yours, then? Perhaps more habit than specialty. Legram is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. In the winter? It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you joined a more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside its shadow. Hey man, that's a good way to say it. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very, you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck, I know you can do it. It didn't actually strengthen though, that's a lie. I did save, right? Yeah, I did. Oh man, if I hadn't saved and I had to redo that boss, well, there'd be an autosave, so. Wow, Mint, you really do take after your mom. And by that, I mean you share her ability to get lost halfway around the world while your destination is 10 steps away. Sorry about that. But more importantly, how have you been? Mom's been really worried about you, so she told me to check on you and send her regular status reports. I knew it. Adios helped me. It was an ordeal and a half, but I finally made it to the faculty lounge. I haven't seen my uncle in a while, but he seems like he's as well as ever. The Old Schoolhouse has been here ever since the Dark Ages, so I figured it might have a few interesting secrets. I never expected it to be able to add whole new floors, though. Me neither, but I guess that's all the more reason we should keep an eye on it. Right, and just so you know, we're planning on having you poke around down there again next month. We'll probably just get in touch with the student council again when the time comes. I think I'll start poking around in there myself from time to time, though, just to be sure. Well, I'm already this deep in the mystery, so I'll help out wherever I can. Glad I can count on you. Oh-ho! That wouldn't happen to be a recipe book you've got there, would it? It is. Someone gave it to me earlier. Why do you ask? Perfect! Simply perfect! I have just begun conducting some food-related research, you see. And it just so happens that I've been on the lookout for someone who could assist me with it. Sorry, did you say research? I did indeed. It's related to geography, actually. Wait, what? I'm in the midst of gathering a variety of, perhaps you should call them peculiar dishes? Dare I ask why? I just want your slop, all your dirty, awful, inedible slop. Shove it into my mouth, buddy boy. All over the world, every dish people cook has a deep history behind it. I'm interested in the history hiding behind the cuisine that we might see as bizarre or unappetizing. But it's no fun to just read about food. I want to sample the dishes as I research their history and purpose. I see, that's certainly a unique field of study. Oh please, there's no need for flattery, Reen. Very well, consider this a standing order. Come straight to me if you happen to stumble onto any new peculiar dishes. I'm looking forward to what sort of dishes you'll bring my way. He didn't even give me a chance to say no. Oh well, might as well help him out. All it could do is hurt his stomach. And we don't have any, but we don't have anything new and peculiar. I mean, we might do that I guess it depends on how accessible all the recipes are. Like if we can, even if we miss them, if we can get them back again via the pawn shop stuff, then maybe we'll actually do the food stuff in this game, unlike Zero and Azure, where I just kind of like never did it. It's been said that the Old Schoolhouse was originally constructed during the Dark Ages. What sort of secrets could be contained within a building so old that it was here since before the Academy was founded? I am hoping that your class will be able to answer that very question. We'll do our best. Fear not. I don't plan on making you overexert yourself. Did you see what we fought? It was like our second enemy we've ever fought, and he had like more HP than the final boss of Trails in the Sky 1. Now, I don't think that's actually true, but it was pretty close. Now, I do have to wonder, if you're like already fighting enemies that have like 12k HP at the start of this game, like, are we gonna be fighting people like 1,000,000 by the end of the series? I got so focused on my work that I didn't even notice the day passing by. Time flies when you're emotionally invested. Now, back to work. I'd suggest going home, but I think she'd just glare at me. Computer room? We do everything... I think we talked to everyone here. I feel like there's... Where are the rest of the dots? Were we on the second floor just then? Oh no, we're on the second floor. Were we on the first floor? I feel like where'd the dots of the principal and everyone go? Is she a first year? I don't think I've seen her around here before. You're Reen from class 7, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. But how did... Well, you're certainly an interesting one, aren't you? It's not every guy whose first day sees him falling face first into the chest of the girl he's trying to protect. Okay, first off, she fell onto us, okay? She fell onto us. B, we're trying to protect her. C, shut up. Rumors must spread like wildfire at this academy. My name is Beryl, and I sincerely hope that we'll meet again. Yeah, thanks. Seems like she's a few cards short of a full deck. Running. I do love the little speed lines in your run. Just makes it seem like you're going so freaking fast. Wait, were you the... Like, where was the room with, Am I crazy? I guess we were on the first floor, and I thought we were on the second floor? So it looks to be a promising one for the cooking club. I'm looking forward to seeing how the first years change the flavor of the club. Okay, so I guess let's just go back down to the first floor. So we talked to you. Talked to everyone in there. That's just... Wait. We did not talk to you? Instructor Beatrix has been ever so kind to listen to my concerns and provide me with advice. What a pleasure it is to have someone so experienced to learn from. Though I can't deny that we often use these sessions as an excuse to enjoy some tea together. The principal told me that you explored the area beneath the old schoolhouse. Oh, I imagine you must be rather tired given how vast it is. Make sure to get plenty of rest once you drag yourself back to your dormitory. I suppose I can do that. And one of the instructors teaches military science, but he's in the army. Might be strict, but you can see that he really cares about all his students. Wonder if that's the Nightheart guy that we saw in the flash forward. Could be, could not be. Granted, he may have been an actual like military guy. He may not have been an instructor. And that's the end of another problem-free day. None to do but sit back with a cup of coffee and watch the students head on home. Now that's good. But if you drink coffee this late, won't you have a hard time going to sleep? Shut up, whippersnapper! I've been drinking coffee since before the day you were born. Why, hello there. Would you care to try one about... Yes. You know, I'd love to and all, but I wouldn't want to spoil my appetite right before dinner. Take the cookie, damn it. Oh, what a shame. I'm using a secret recipe that will make anyone who eats it fall madly in love with me, too. I think I just dodged a bullet. But, like, I wouldn't mind that recipe. Try one of my cookies. They're delicious. Running. That Dorothy's a strange one. One minute she'll be happily reading away, and the next she'll be acting strangely. I hope she isn't trying to corrupt any of the poor, innocent first years. Is that the literature club girl, the one who's reading porn? Or erotica? I'm glad that Emma ended up joining the club, but the question remains as to whether she'll take on to my genre of choice. It should be fine. Slowly but surely I'll drag her into it. This club sounds more dangerous than I thought. Running, running, running. Okay, nobody up here. Anything new on the important to read stuff? Nope. Wouldn't that be a funny joke if it never actually updated? It's just the same thing the entire game. The whole corner was bought out by train fanatics. They're like, the only thing these kids need to learn is how important trains are. Let's go hit up the field. I'm still not convinced this horse is real until I see it in motion. The view of him up here is great. It'll take some getting used to, but this is an awful lot of fun. That was rather impressive for your first time on horseback, Paula. I have high hopes for you. One cannot hope to become a great rider if they're not willing to become one with their horse. Okay, then I'm decided. I'm joining the club. The captain of the club seems different from the other nobles too, so it's perfect for me. Are you real, sir? Winnie, if you're real. Nay? Nah, he's not saying anything. What's up? Do I even want to talk to you? I don't even want to talk to you, okay? You're annoying me. And you're spreading lies about us. You're like telling us that we assaulted you and you assaulted us and people just believe it because you're a woman? What do you want? I'm in the middle of something if you didn't notice. No, you're not. Wait, are you on cleanup duty all on your own? That's part of our job as new recruits. Recruits plural? There was a noble girl here too, but she went home. Why am I even telling you this? I don't need to explain myself to you. I don't think she's going to be forgiving me anytime soon. I need to find the chance to apologize to her properly. Mind if I helped you out a bit? This seems like a lot of work for any one person to be doing on their own. I'm not going to stop you. You better not try anything funny, though. You better not try anything funny, you horny temptress. Sports clubs almost seem like they're more trouble than they're worth. First they set everything up, and then they go through a grueling practice, and finally everything needs to be taken down again. Hey. Oh, sorry, I was spacing out, wasn't I? Huh? That's right, don't let it happen again. At this rate, I'm practically dead weight. Gotta make up for lost time. Third form ultimate cleaning technique? There we go. That should take care of most of it. But she was seriously trying to do all this by herself? She must be really devoted to this club. Sorry, I was in your way, wasn't I? I'll start cleaning up that other stuff. That's not what I meant. Why am I so stubborn? This is my chance, too. Having cleared everything up, Reen waited for Elisa by the gymnasium while she changed back into her school uniform. Like, just quit being weird and say you're sorry. I mean, like, I don't think Reen should have to apologize, but if it'll make her quit being so weird, looks like we're done for the time being. Were you really able to clean up the whole club room on your own? I mean, she should be apologizing to us, and she knows it. It's not like I would have let you in there anyway, either way, right? This is a girls' club, remember? Right, good point. But you did help me out, so thank you. Huh? Nothing, never mind. We're done here, so go away. Okay, see ya. What a fucking weirdo. Well, that went about as well as a train crash. I guess I'll have to kill her with kindness. I was like, I guess I'll have to kill her. What? With kindness to get back on speaking terms. Reen is actually a secret assassin. Way to let a perfect opportunity slip through your fingers, Elisa. You can't keep doing this all year. Well, you also can't make up unless it's actually in the story. You know? Because then it would be like, you know, odd for her to be all friendly all of a sudden if you never saw that event. So, I guess we can talk to you again. Why am I so stubborn? Elisa, if there's anything you'd like me to help with, then Like, you know, a mammogram or what? Given, I guess I should just give up today. Oh my, resting in a place like that could be dangerous. I hope she doesn't catch a cold. Is that girly? Ah, she's fine. But can we fish again? Does our fishing recharge? It doesn't. Okay. So you get like a certain number of free attempts, and then you can use bait to get more attempts. Alright. I kind of like that, actually. You seem pretty tired, Fee. Yeah, thinking about taking a nap here. I don't know if you noticed, but it's getting late. This might not be the best place to sleep right now. Fine. I'll probably get a good nap here. Oh, now I'm tired. You gotta hang out with us eventually. You're intriguing just because you're mysterious. Anything we want to do orbment-wise? Guess about time for you to head back to the dorms, isn't it? Thanks for lending me a hand. You saved me a bunch of hassle. No trouble at all. Besides, I have a brand new orbital radio now, so I can't complain. Oh yeah, we can listen to that. Be sure to give it a listen when you get back. There's some good stations around here. Looking forward to it. Ain't nobody's man in the register. Let's see, there's student union building. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah. We'll look at that, and then we will bounce back to Trista. So I think the idea of kind of having like a central, like the academy as a central location, I assume we'll go to different places throughout Erebonia as the game progresses, but kind of having this be like a recurring spot to talk to people is pretty good. I think it kind of serves the same effective thing that I felt was good about Crossbell City and Zero and Azure, where having that kind of one centralized location where most of the action takes place, and the fact that you're kind of seeing the same NPCs over and over again from the start of the game really reinforces the motif of like just NPC talking and everything. Wow, that does sound tough. I didn't join any clubs, so I just lazed around reading comics all day. Like, you get attached to these like NPCs faster because you talk to them more times than compared to like say Trails in the Sky 1 and 2, where once you leave a city, you don't really come back to it for like a long time, if at all. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm interested in joining the swimming club, and I would immensely appreciate it if you could spare a little bit of your time to help train me. Of course, I'd be happy to help, but I'm not in charge of your admission into the club, so there's no need to be so formal. We're both new here after all. Wait, really? I admit, I was surprised at her sudden interest, but this is good news. If she wants to join the swimming club, then we should welcome her with open arms. I didn't realize she was a noble either, so I hope I didn't offend her. Sir. I got no money, man. So they said there's no reason to never just trade this in, so I'm going to take your word for it. So we could buy a second one of these and then upgrade it. That's what we could have done. It would have probably been worth it. We can't do it right now, so I'm not going to bother, but it didn't really occur to me that we could have bought a copy and then upgraded it, since it wouldn't let us unequip our default weapon. Or like it won't let you have nothing equipped like in Zero and Azure. Anyone up here? Practice came to an end largely without issues today. However, it seems as though cleanup duty is left to us first years, or perhaps I should rephrase, left to Elisa. It would be foolish to expect a lady of my standing to perform such menial tasks. I'm gonna slap you. Good work today, Reen. Turns out your assistant was just what we needed. I'm just glad I could take a bit of the weight off your shoulders. You really did. George really appreciated your help too. I'm amazed you managed to take care of all of that and investigate the old schoolhouse. If you need a hand, just let me know. My schedule's pretty flexible. I mean, I'll be at Thor's all year. I'll be here all year. Thanks. You should head back to the dorms and get some well-deserved rest. Absolutely not. Oh, you can bond with her? Okay. Get bonded on, nerd. Are you still busy? I'll be happy to help if you need a hand. I've already spent the day working, so a bit more won't kill me. Are you sure? You must be really tired. Don't worry about it. I can do a little more if it'll help you out. Oh, thanks, Reen. That's really kind of you. Well, if you insist. Reen helped Toa take care of the day's paperwork. Once they were done, she treated him to some tea. Oh, finally done. You had a lot on your plate. Now I see just how busy the student council can be. There's so much to get done that I almost always have to take work home with me to finish everything in time. Are you sure you're okay with this, though? What do you mean? Well, you said you'd help us out next month, too, right? And trust me, you shouldn't feel obligated to help me just because your instructor told you to. It's fine, I mean it. And besides, it's not like I'm not getting anything out of it. Yeah, can't let the chance instructor Sarah's given me go to waste. I need to branch out, try new things. That's the only way I'll figure out what I want to do with my life. I'll put a lot of effort into getting into this academy, so I'm going to make my time here count. I'm going to be blunt here, Reen. Do you really need to push yourself like this? Right back at you? What? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing your best and helping other people out. I'm a big fan of both. But at the same time, it's important to take time to just sit back and rest, too. You need to have a balance. Yeah, you need to have a balance. Because if you don't, there may come a time when you want to work towards something important, but can't. Oh, sorry. Wow, things got really heavy there. I probably shouldn't be saying all this when I hardly even know you. But I don't want to see you hurt yourself by going overboard or anything. Because you're just as important as anyone else in this academy, even if you don't realize it yourself. I mean, I feel like you're projecting here. Thank you, President Toa. I was kind of worried about being able to do enough while I was here, but this is kind of like a weight off my shoulders. That's good then. And if you're ever feeling tired, feel free to come visit me. At the very least, I'll make you some nice hot tea and we can talk things over. Roger. I don't think I've ever met anyone with such a soothing personality. He's right though, pushing myself too hard could really burn me out. Okay. Did we get anything out of bonding with Toa? You give me any gameplay effects, lady? No? See ya. That's one of the benefits of having the infinite bond things, is because I would have basically never talked to her. Because I would have definitely prioritized main party members instead. Just because, well, you know, they're main party members and you get some little bonuses out of it, it seems. I don't really know what happens when you level up your Link, but I have a feeling we're going to need all the help we can get combat-wise. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. What are you guys doing? Lower class chess club will be closed down if we keep losing like this. It's so unfair. Chess isn't meant to be just for nobles. So the nobles' reign of terror extends all the way to the club activities. Mind telling me a bit more about this? I'll blast him with my shotgun. I knew going into that chess club was a haven for nobles, but I had no idea they were doing this. This leaves me to just one option if that's the case. Oh, is he the savior that the chess club needs? Apparently Machias is really good at chess. He might just be the savior I've been waiting for. Alright, good luck, buddy. Phew, guess I'll go grab some dinner. Don't want to eat at the cafeteria all the time, so let's head to Kirsch's for tonight. I don't know, dude. I heard the student council president, Toa, works hard even on our free days. No, there's a girl you gotta respect. On top of that, she's always ready to help us out with dorm-related troubles. No reason to go up there? Just because you don't think there's a reason doesn't mean there's not a reason. Oh, is that a recipe book you have there? You must be one dedicated chef to walk around with something like that. I wish I had that kind of focus. I don't know if I'm that dedicated, but it seems like you're a little down about cooking in general. What's wrong? Also, how the hell did you know that we had a book on us? Do you have x-ray vision? Well, the students at this dorm have rather extravagant palates. Meanwhile, I'm only capable of making what they deem commoner food, which they quickly tire of. I fear for my continued employment if I'm unable to improve my cooking skills and make food that fits their tastes. Being a maid sounds like hard work. Is there any way I can help? Oh, how about this? You could bring me along some unique dishes. Unique what now? A dish made by someone so skilled that it becomes a true standout, truly unique, a shining testament to cooking as an art. Being witnesses to such an incredible dish is maybe an effective way to learn more about cooking as a whole. I'm well aware of how shameless and massive this request is, and if so, you wish to decline, then that's fine too. Don't worry about it. I'd love to help you out. Love is a strong word. I mean, I'll do it, but I'll be sure to bring you any unique dishes I come across. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're a true gentleman. That reminds me. You guys still in my party? Give me that shit back. You don't have it anymore. You can have prevent blind and prevent poison. Oh wait. Oh, you have the prevent poison. Well, actually, let's double dip on both of you. The accuracy, the flat accuracy is pretty good. You can take the extra defense. Become even tankier. And we never got any, like, actual armor or nothing. I guess you can have that for now. How's the girly doing? Thank you for allowing me to come along today. I'll be sure to come along after school tomorrow, too. Oh, not at all. In fact, we're the ones who should be thanking you. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, too. Okay. Most new students seem to be settling into the academy and adjusting to their lives here. Their smiles filled to the brim with hope and aspiration are unquestionably Trista's greatest treasure. Do not hesitate to take part in whatever draws your interest. Keep in mind, however, that there are certain boundaries you must not cross. Be sure to live your life in accordance with both your academy's rules and Adios' teachings. And what are her teachings exactly? Is it just like, don't be a dick? I hope that's it. I'm a big fan of those being the teachings. There's no need for you to tell me twice. I'll get dinner taken care of, and so go hop in the bath. Emil's tutor is over there, so try not to make too much noise. Get my dinner and bath ready. What's that about Emil? Children's education is supposed to be your job. Dude, you're such a fucking dick. Every single day. He just waltzes in without a word of greeting, too. Like, what a piece of shit. Do you want to submit a support request to murder this man? The material taught at Sunday school is far too simple for me. That's why I'm having Clean teach me the same material you all get at Thor's. Hopefully I'll be able to take my entrance exams and attend a good school soon enough. I guess it'd be Klein. I started doing some home tutoring here a while back. I wanted to earn some money that I could send back to my family at home, but I ended up having a lot of fun. I think this kind of work might be perfect for me. Okay, did we talk to you guys down here? Oh, what's up? Lake Lord the Third? Yep, that's what my brother calls himself. He set out to crossbow with his fancy Elite Four. He sounds funny. If by funny you mean weird, sure. Oh, looks like you've become a brown angler. That's proof we've really been raking in the catches. Think you got the potential to go pretty far, dude. Yeah, about that. I don't really get what the titles mean. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, now you're a brown angler. You can trade him some points for some new stuff. Dude, I can't figure out what his voice was. There's even a new fishing rod available this time, so get more points for fishing. Yeah, it'd be a fun waste to miss out on a chance to get some better tools. Oh, yeah, we got all these extra... Yo. SR. What does SR mean? Attacks and crafts can mute or freeze. Oh, man, this is some... I mean, you definitely want the deluxe rod. We're not really at a point where the Terrara bombs are super needed. I'd rather just have more tier bombs. And the cart badges, I kind of want 2 cart badges. I mean, that seems good, but not like... I don't know. I want to get it, but since quartz don't give Sapith anymore... Okay, why do you have this? I guess extra speed. And for you, I do like you having tier. I think instead of needle shoot, I would rather you have forte. I mean, I want you to have... Well, I mean, we do have Reen, and motivate's pretty good. But yeah, that does explain why you have extra slots, since each individual Sapith, there is extra, because I think there was, what, was it 6 or 7 you had in, the previous games? I feel like you definitely have an extra one. I could be, maybe it's just like, it looks like you have an extra one, but... While I'm partial to beautiful blue skies, it's hard to deny the pleasure of looking at the flowers while the sun sets. The white lino flowers in particular are breathtaking when dyed by the sunset. We need to make the most of enjoying them while we can. We won't be seeing them for much longer. Oh my, it's getting awfully late. I only stopped by for a quick chat on my way home from shopping, but time flies when you're having fun. I should hurry home and get dinner ready. They can cook for themselves. Kay never learns, does he? Oh well, I'm getting out of here before Brandon shows up. He seems nice, but when it comes to Tizzle, he gets scary. One of our princes enrolled there 8 years ago, in fact. Oh, on top of being a fascinating young man, he was also a superb student and something of a social butterfly, eh? He was an outstanding individual in practically every aspect. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's Oliver, because there's several crown princes, apparently, but in my heart, that's our best buddy and pal. Hey, Reen. Oh, hey, guys. Thanks for going with me into the old schoolhouse. I don't think things would have gone half as smoothly if you hadn't. Yeah, you would have died. No worries, we're all there to support each other. What are we, some sort of special support section? But seriously, what's going on in there? Last time I checked, most buildings didn't change their interiors on their own. Yeah, beats me. But I guess we'll find out now that we've been asked to do regular inspections. We did accept the original request, so personally I'd like to see this through to the end. Same here, it's a little bit intimidating though. Anyway, let's head back in next month. Far away, next month. Next year, maybe. That sounds better. Glad I've got you two to back me up. Oh, come on. I threw a caterpillar at you. You're supposed to scream or run away or hide or something. Oh, you're such a kid, Kay. Can you leave me alone, please? I've got work to do here. Ah. Will you ever grow up? Any more out of you and I'll be getting my dad out here. Dang it, she's got some kind of weird anti-teasing barrier. Where's Rudy when I need him? Anti-teasing barrier. A cookie? A cookie? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We don't have enough recipes to start buying ingredients yet. Toa's kind, skilled, and always gives it her all no matter what she does. She really is a role model for other students. On top of it all, she even helps out her instructors. I hope I can help Tizzle grow up like that. I hope nothing. Tizzle's already all those things. What do you say, kiddo? Am I right or am I right? I mean, I'll take your word for it. She seems fairly mature. Welcome back, Daddy. I'll take your bag. My son came to the station to meet me on my way back from work. Just knowing you have someone to greet you when you get home makes all the work exhaustion fade away. Okay, I think we talked to all those guys. What's up? Oh, how I wish you two were there to see my performance at the fencing club today. With my sheer skill and experience, even that second year I faced stood no chance. Truly amazing, Patrick. He was a fool to think he compared to you. Now, are you going to write me into your will yet, or do I have to keep pretending to be your friend? Even the second year I faced off against could hardly fight toe-to-toe with me. While the current captain is a noble herself, she seems to be more of a manager than a fighter. At this rate, they'll be begging me to take the title of captain before long. I assume you're a student at Thor's too? And you better treat Patrick with the proper degree of respect, understood? Nah. Oh, what's up? Come on, let's hang. There go my plans for a relaxing evening. Judging by that irritating voice, I'm afraid the pest outside is exactly what I think it is. Oh, you know him? Just his name. Perhaps I've returned to the dorm for the day. I'd rather not talk with him if I can avoid it. Alright, fine. Let's not hang. I've heard talk of disputes happening over in, Seldic. My heart goes out to those who live in areas ruled by nobles when I hear stories like that. Oh man, this is bad. I'll take a while to get here, even if I order it now. Is something the matter? Yeah. Based on the red duds, I'm guessing you're from that new class at the academy? That's correct, but where'd you hear about the uniforms? We get students in here all the time, so I'm always up to date on the coming and goings of the academy. You here to order something? Not at all. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. You seem kind of upset. That's awfully selfish for a kid your age. To be honest, I got a little stock issue here on my hands. By which I mean I'm all out of a certain seasoning, so now I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Makes sense. I'm assuming you can't just swap it out for something? Well, I could, but it'd make things taste different. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but our food's pretty popular. There'll be a lot of customers stopping by with that dish on their mind, so I'd feel bad if I used something else. Makes sense. So what's the secret ingredient you need? Passion leaves, a rare kind of spice from southern Zemuria. Brandon usually orders them for me. He probably wouldn't have ran out either if I just kept my eye on the stock. A rare spice from southern Zemuria. Nicholas from the cooking club might have some. Well, it's a damn shame. Feel bad for the customers, but I'm sure they'll understand if I explain. Ponder his quandary. Help him out. Mind if I talk to a friend at the academy about this? He's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to food. He might let me borrow some passion leaves if he has any. For real? Oh man, I really owe you for that. Don't get your hopes up yet. He might not have any. Small chance is better than none. I really hate to ask, but can you go check with him for me? Of course, let me go talk to him. Oh, okay. We found our first hidden quest. That's exciting. Seems like certain upper-class students don't appreciate our tea. The one I just served started ranting about how some commoners could never make something to his stuck-up, stupid tastes. Control yourself, Dolly. Nothing good comes from conflict. Yeah, something good comes from conflict. Him getting his face smacked. I think, have at it, girl. If Patrick needs to be slapped, slap him. Okay, let's we'll check the bookstore since we're right here, and then we'll head up to the academy to talk to Nicholas. Hugo really does my head in. He came in earlier and was geeing it. Oh, I forgot. You got an accent, don't you, lady? Oh God, I can never capture this. He came in earlier and was geeing into like about how I talk too much and it leads to poor time and money ratio. Does he have a problem with the way I do things? I don't know. Okay, we've read all that. Wait. What's up, girlie? I just joined the literature club. I've always loved reading ever since I was young, so I'm rather excited to try writing something for myself. I just hope I'm able to keep up with Dorothy's level of dedication. Good luck with that. Yeah, let's go head up there. Main building, second floor? Any Nicolases around here? Hey, Reno, what brings you here? Hey, Nicholas, I got a quick question. Reen explained his situation and asked if Nicholas had any passion leaves. Passion leaves, huh? Sorry, but I've cooked with them before, but I don't have any at the moment. Thanks anyway. How am I supposed to get a hold of these things? You might not want to give up hope just yet. Why's that? I don't have any myself, but the cafeteria just might. You think so? I believe I saw him using passion leaves in one of the recent daily specials. It was only one of the sides, so I'm not entirely sure. My memory definitely sticks out of my mind. I'd say chances are good that Ramsey still has a few on hand, so you should try asking him. I see. Thanks for letting me know. You either have keen eyes or a keen palate to have picked up on that, though. I've always had a knack for picking up on ingredients in a dish. Most of the time I can figure out every ingredient and the quantity used in a single bite. That's unbelievable. That's probably because I made it up. Oh, not really. I just eat a lot. On that note, you should probably get moving towards the cafeteria. It'll be closing pretty soon. Good idea. Thank you again. Ramsey. Gordon. Give me some passion leaves. What is it? Do you need something? You're not here to steal food, are you? No, of course not. Oh no, he's on to us. Reen explained to Ramsey that you've been sent by Fred to look for passion leaves. I see. So Fred needs some passion leaves, does he? It just so happens I have some right here. Really? Yep, they're all yours. Thank you very much. By the way, how much do I... no payment necessary. That should be enough to last him a couple weeks. If he finds himself running short again, he can just ask. I have more. I'll be sure to pass that on to him. Thank you again. I didn't expect him to give me those for free. He's not the most talkative person, but he seems like a nice guy. Don't attack me, lady. So, are you going to teach me the recipe for this food? For doing all this? No way, you seriously fed me some passion leaves? I sure did. Here you go. I can't believe you actually got these. Really, man, thanks so much. I owe you one. Don't worry about it. Just happy to help. You got me a ton, too. How much did all those run you? Nothing, actually. 11,000 Mira? I ended up getting them from the Academy's cafeteria. But you do need to reimburse me. I'll have to be sure to go thank Ramsey next time I get the chance. I think he'd like that. But I can't forget to thank you either. Kind of flattering that you went to all that trouble just to get these leaves for little old me. And now our customers won't have to leave hungry and disappointed. So here, take this. It's nothing special, but I'd like you to have it. Crispy pizza. I can have all these? Of course, any less would be criminal. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, you're not part of the student council, are you? Not exactly, but I do help them out with their work from time to time. Why do you ask? Oh, it's just that you've helped everyone here in Trista out quite a bit over the years. Or they've helped. I was like, what do you mean you've helped? We just got here. Seeing you try so hard just kind of reminded me of their style, that's all. Huh. So that's why they get requests from everyone in town too? Yep, they're like our personal problem solvers. Probably a ton of work for them, but I think they all feel like it's worth doing. I can vouch for both of those things after today. Sorry about the first, happy about the second. Well, it's about time for me to get going. Good luck with the rest of the day's work. You too, you really pulled me out of the fire today. Story of seasoning completed. Haha. Also, become one with the cart. And I guess you can have the defense. And those accessories would have been nice for the actual combat section. I think we could have gotten them too if we had talked to that dude again. Well, no, because he didn't show up there until after the evening, so maybe we couldn't have. But because I don't think that was in response. I don't know if those new goods were made available because it's been because time has passed, or because we ranked up. Let's see. We talked to everyone out here, so let's just hit up the boutique and the pawn shop, and then we are ready to go, and the radio station, and then we're ready to go home. This month's first free day is drawing to a close. Many of the new students wasted no time in coming here to browse and shop. As the person in charge of this branch, nothing could make me happier. Let's hit up the pawn shop, see what he's got to say. Then we'll go to the radio station. I'm guessing we're going to listen to their radio program tonight. What do you need to make Zerum powder? Mishi plushes. What hole you crawl out of? Your uniform's all dusty. What, they got you looking around that old schoolhouse or something? Actually, yes. If this guy was any sharper, you could cut yourself on him. Alright, well wait, do you say anything different? We gotta talk to you again? Better head on back to your dorm and get some rest now. You won't be able to get used to living here if you only get half-assed rest anyway. Okay. I guess we didn't go in this house either. I sent Kurt off to greet his dad at the station, then he'll be arriving soon. Maybe he's already arrived and is giving Kurt a big hug now. The curry's almost done too, so let's get the plates out and wait for them to get back. Can I have some curry? Please? Please? Give me the curry recipe? Harrison loves curry, but like, somebody's gotta teach me how to make some food, man. What's up, buddy? Tonight's the night. We all ready? Is everything perfect? Where the hell's our host? What in the world is she doing? It's awful busy here. We're starting up a new talk show tonight. Our director's very invested in it. I hope you tune in. A new talk show and a host is missing, eh? Are we gonna have to get involved in that? Oh wait, did we hang out? Did we hang out with everyone? Oh wait, stay out and about. Because don't we still have a bond point? We do. Who didn't we talk to? If anyone. We talked to Elliot and Gaius. We talked to Euseus. We talked to other guy. Do we have to talk to you guys again? Old Schoolhouse isn't gonna solve. Well, you don't want to. Neither of you want to hang out. We talked to Emma, we talked to Euseus, talked to Machias twice. We talked to Fee, we talked to Sword Lady, we talked to Elisa, and we talked to Toa Lady. I mean, that should be everyone, so... Maybe it always gives you one more than you actually need? I don't know. I don't really know how this unlimited bond point stuff works, but I feel like we've talked to everyone. Oh, he's training, dude. Is he gonna cut the flame? Oh, look at that.
Not bad. But I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all. Better do some studying. It sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us.
I mean, it can't be that bad, can it? Oh, God.
I do have that radio from George here. We had that Orbital radio back home, too. Never knew they made them this small, though. Let's see. Which station is Radio Trista? Ah, there we go.
Okay.
It's 9 p.m. and you're listening to Radio Trista. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You found the right place to be tonight.
Where is the dial?
It's time for the start of a
I mean,
brand
the
new
dial looks like
program
it's
here on
completely
Radio
flat.
Trista,
How am
coming
I
at you
supposed to touch
promptly
it?
every Sunday. I call it Abend time after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host. Hopefully, I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, so be sure you tune in every week or you might miss them.
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice.
I suppose so.
This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
I
hope
think you
life
could,
has
I
been
like the
treating all
music
of you
more.
well this month as we slowly near the end of April. Here in Trista, the beautiful lino flowers have passed their peak and begun to wilt. But wilting flowers are beautiful in their own way, as they serve to remind us just how fleeting this existence truly is. I'm sure many of our listeners are students, busy with the challenges of adjusting to their new lives.
Reen, you're not actually writing anything.
But what harm is there in taking a moment to admire nature every now and again? It's good for what ails you, I say.
I did like his little side eye there. And little smirk. Our intelligence has gone up. Now, if only it was raining so we could get double boosts from studying.
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? To be completely clear from the outset, this exam is about more than just testing your physical strength and stamina. It's designed to hone in on how capable you are of making strategic combat decisions on the fly.
Alright, so we're fucked.
Defeating your opponent quickly is a good thing, certainly, but it won't be enough to score you high marks here.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're going to have to use our heads for this one, huh?
Yeah, as opposed to all those other fights that we were just able to steamroll.
Let's get this month's exam started, shall
Oh
we?
god.
Reen, Elliot, Gaius, you're up first. Please step forward.
Okay, at least it's the three that we're familiar with.
Right.
I'm a little worried about being thrown into combat with
Got
no prep. Potentially. Okay, there we go. Opening the camp menu will allow you to customize your party's equipment and orbits as well as save your progress. Alright, that's good. I think we're going to stop here. In the next video, we will do our practical exam with our good buddies and pals, Elliot and Gaius. I think I want you two linked. There's an argument to be made for linking Elliot with one of them, because Elliot does more damage without buffs, but with buffs, Reen and Gaius do more damage, so. Do we want Forte? I think having, just in case they're weak to magic, having extra flexibility is probably good. I really like the tier and the way it combos well with Elliot's regen, where you can basically like fully heal up because you will get the heal from your actual heal, plus you can proc the regen passive quicker as well. So yeah, I think I like tier. There's nothing else you can equip but evade there. What is your actual evasion? I mean, it says it's 2%, but you definitely dodge way more than that against that last fight. Now, maybe that guy just had bad accuracy. I don't know. But alrighty, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.